So we're red paint here, Mr. Brewer. So Mr. Brewer, can you tell me more about your name and the Brewer'S Cafe? What inspired that name?
It's just my last name, my family's name. I didn't really have a name to pick, and so when I created the business plan, at the end of it, I just had to look back and try to search for a name. But I had just created Brewer'S as a name, just as a template to start typing. And so every time I typed the page, I would just say Brewer'S, just to create a simplicity, sort of like a streamlined way of remembering what I was typing, and then it just stuck. It was my name. It's a double entendre. It kind of works both ways. So it just was like pure coincidence. Every month is kind of like our busiest month because we're still growing. The busiest time is probably like a Saturday late morning, like a brunch on Saturday. Those are our busiest mornings. Overall, you usually will come in here and have to wait if you come in for breakfast between 9 and 12, and then sometimes we get lunch rushes, and then there's a little bit of an afternoon crowd.
What is the most favorite, or customer favorite, that everyone loves to get when they come here, breakfast and lunch?
Breakfast is hands down the Bainbridge. We named our bacon, egg, and cheddar sandwich off the street. This street is Bainbridge Street, so that's the number one breakfast item. And then most people come here for lattes, so that's our number one seller overall, whether it's a vanilla latte or a chai latte. Lunch sandwiches are our club, our Brewer'S Club. That's the number one probably after that Bainbridge sandwich. So most people come here for on their lunch break to get a club and a chips or a piece of fruit.
And this artwork on the wall, where did you get that from, and how were you inspired by that?
Well, I'm a huge art fan. To be honest with you, I love creating. I love people who can create. I love musicians and actors, and artistry is just another avenue. Jaquay Copeland, she's an artist out of Virginia Beach. I have a curator by the name of Crenius who manages a lot of the art on the wall. He found her in Virginia Beach. He manages a lot of artists or just goes out and looks for them and finds them, brings them to me. And we just found her last weekend. We just hung these up last night.
And do you change out the artwork in here?
Every month. We try to do every month. We've done a hip hop coloring book. That was the most popular thing thus far. This guy was selling $20 prints of Run DMC and Queen Latifah.
And what made you want to open up a cafe?
I just didn't want to go to work anymore, so I quit. I just wanted to be in control of my life and make decisions based upon my own will, my own effort, and I just quit. So I didn't have anything to do. A friend of mine gave me this idea, and I thought this would be a unique opportunity to kind of make that dream come to life, and it did. That was another coincidence. I just didn't want to go to work anymore, and I ended up looking at acting opportunities and comedy opportunities. I did the Funny Bone a couple times after I quit, and then this idea of a coffee shop literally came from a friend whose last name was Baker, and so the idea was that we would open up a coffee shop and call it the Bakers and the Brewers. And I just thought it was a genius idea. So when I quit, it was just all right, let's just try this. I tried everything, and this one thing just somehow worked. No jobs called me back. Nothing happened except for this. So, yeah.
And do you feel like there was any obstacles ever trying to make your own business as an African American man?
For me, I don't necessarily believe it comes down to race. It may, but I kind of ignore that. For me, the issue with my personal story is my partner, which is my ex, the mother of my child. She's not involved with the business anymore, and that has been almost crippling to this business. It's almost made us close. I hate to the reality is you need the good with the bad, right? You see the good here, but the bad is the stress that it has caused my personal family. It's just it's the worst. And so as far as growth and just management, making sure that everything works, not having the person person who helped you get there like continue with you, it's tough. And so like a lot of people go into business with like partners, and if you do that, you just have to be careful because now I'm in a position where I love my life, I love my job, I love the effort that I have to put in, but I literally have been open for 17 months, and I've worked every last day of the past 7 months, every single day, not one day has been skipped. And that's stressful, right? So like, you know, I always tell people that are getting ready to start a business, make sure the people that you started with understand what's really important. Not to say that this situation is her fault or my fault, but it's tough. It's really tough to be in business for yourself. Be a father, like forget my color, be a father, and like have the need and really the desire to raise my kid with me, have that kid with me all the time, and run my shop all the time. That's a challenge in and of itself. But it's a challenge I accept. Like it's what I want to do, you know. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I'd hate to like have to put my kid in the daycare and not see him until 5 o'clock at night, see him for 4 hours, go to sleep, wake up, do the same thing over. Like that's whack to me. So it's all worth it, you know, like it's all worth it, but definitely like the stress of that situation, that real life divorce happening, it was just really crippling for the business. I've seen a lot of companies fail because of stuff like that, and it may not be like a personal like husband-wife team, but like business partners, they always break up, they go through issues. I know a couple of restaurants in Richmond that closed like that because of last year's. Closed like that last year. I'm rambling, but that's tough. Like, you know, it's just the reality. Like, you have to understand that your family like comes first, and when you do something like this, like it could lead to maybe decisions that you didn't necessarily